Hey, welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Real with Nathan and Charlotte. How's Nathan today? You
I'm
doing
great.
all right?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. Sounds great. Hey, if you are a real estate professional, whether you are new in this industry or like Nathan, you've been out there a while, or like me, you got in when dirt got created and a long time ago. There are markets that change, right? And we're seeing a changing market right now. So for those of you that are real estate professionals, we thought we'd talk about the three skills, the three things that you really need to know and to be good at in today's market. So maybe we can share with our audience just a little bit. One of the things I think you really have to know right now is the market, right?
Absolutely.
What's going on? I know we had a property that someone had made an offer, an agent did on our property, and the way that she wrote that offer, we're not sure she realized the market changed around her. And so it didn't necessarily harm her clients, but it could have,
Right.
because she hadn't really kept up with what was going on. That's really important to know, isn't it?
It's so important. We talk about this weekly. We're talking about how is the market changing, what's changing from week to week. We look at pending sales.
Right.
We look at new listings that have come on the market.
Right.
We look at how that's influencing inventory. And then we're also looking at what's happening in the economic side of things with interest rates and everything that's happening, because
Right.
all of those things feed into each other. So being a master of your market, knowing those numbers, knowing what's happening nationally doesn't always show up the same locally, but it does have an influence on what's happening locally. So we work really hard each week to make sure that our people are on the forefront of knowing that information.
Yeah, you gotta keep up with that because it's changing
Constantly.
very quickly, very quickly. And as a result of that, particularly for our buyers or sellers, back in the day, you didn't really negotiate much just because there wasn't anything to negotiate over. If you wanted the house, you just had to take those terms. That's changing a little bit right now.
It has, yes. I think in the last 2 years, right, there were very little negotiation over
Right.
price, condition, any of those terms.
Any of that, right?
And we were talking about this earlier. Today, an agent whose negotiation skills have not been sharpened, have not been honed,
Right.
it shows up. And so
does.
it's incredibly important that you are putting in the time to understand what does it look like to negotiate well for your
Right.
clients today.
Absolutely, because if you don't and can't negotiate, there's an opportunity that will be missed for your clients,
That's right.
either to save some money or to make extra money,
That's
particularly as the market changes for our sellers. And the last thing I might add to all of this is if you are an agent, your mindset is so critically important today. Having that proper mindset of thinking and remembering that this really is a business. We've had business just sort of appear because that's what the market has done for us. But as the market is changing, we're finding that we have to work, right? and we should be out there working. So I guess the skill set, I would say that the third thing is of importance is just having a plan, working a plan to get your business, to be sure not only that once you get that business, you maintain the business you have,
That's right.
but get the extra business, and then have those systems to really keep your clients informed. I mean, in the past, if we had a listing, it didn't stay on the market very long. And so if your skills weren't that great in communicating with your sellers or even the buyers, well, you could kind of get away with that a little bit, but it's not the case anymore.
It's not the case today. Yes, I think, again, negotiation of skills, knowing the market, and then I think we could wrap all of that up into being solutions-based, being able to solve problems, not only solve the problem or create the plan, be solution-based in your business plan, what's happening in the market, but also how does that transfer to your clients, being able to be solution-based and a great problem solver for them.
Awesome, that's great. So if you're thinking of being an agent, or perhaps you are out there as an agent and you're finding your business maybe stalling or struggling a little bit, we would love to talk with you. We have the plans, the tools, the systems to ensure, even guarantee, that you make it in the market of this moment. So check out our numbers on here. We'd be glad to have a private conversation with you on how we can grow your business to the next level.